Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
I'm at a counting station in Jammu. Counting for the District Development Council elections is taking place in Jammu Kashmir since morning on Tuesday. Now there are a total of 280 constituencies all across Jammu and Kashmir where counting is taking place. 140 in the Kashmir Valley and 140 in Jammu. Now DDC elections is the first major electoral exercise in Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370 on August 5 last year. Now it's said to be a direct contest between the People's Alliance for Gupkar Deceleration, which is an amalgam of Kashmir mainstream parties, and BJP and its allies. Obviously, the People's Alliance for Gupkar Declaration saying that it's fighting for the reversal of the constitutional change that were made to Jammu and Kashmir on August 5 last year, while as BJP is saying that elections are primarily to take democracy to the grassroots level. So that's the situation on the ground today. The fate of 2,178 candidates will be decided all across Jammu and Kashmir. The 8th phase of DDC elections saw a voting percentage of 51.42% in all the 8 phases. So clearly it's an important election that's taking place in Jammu and Kashmir. All eyes on the DDC elections. But even before the counting took place, the PDP has alleged that some of its leaders, including Sartaj Madani and Naeem Akhtar, have been detained. Mehbooba Mufti has written on the Twitter that they have been detained, and she has clearly targeted the BJP for that, but it's a clearly contested election between the People's Alliance for Gupkar Declaration and the BJP. Now it will also indicate the fate of the mainstream parties of Kashmir. This is for the first time that the mainstream parties in Kashmir have come together and formed an alliance to fight the election. So obviously as the day progresses, we'll get some clarity who wins the election, which way the tide is going. But for now, the counting has started for all the 280 constituencies that went to polls for the DDC elections in Jammu and Kashmir. In Jammu, Zafar Iqbal.